to another episode of Jim's Spare Parts. Today, I have for you Anysecu Safer Communication Efficient Conversion. Don't ask me. All I know is it's a stronger signal and a clearer audio. Anysecu WP-9900. It is also sold in the States as I forget what the other model number is. This is brought in part by China. You can buy these on Amazon. The inventory varies a lot. I've waited about a month to get this. You know, it is a professional FM transceiver, and we'll get into the mix of it here. First, we'll open it up. First time seeing this, haven't opened it yet. So we actually have a user manual, and tells you all sorts of stuff about it. We're gonna skip that part. We don't read directions. Looks like the programming cable looks just about any other generic program cable. Let's see how that works. Then classic cigarette lighter to, looks like an Icom connector, a standard 2-pin Icom. I just happen to have an Icom radio here. Let's see, is the pinout the same? Yes, the pinout is the same. So if you have the 2-pin connector, you're good to go on that. Now, this was the selling factor to this radio. This radio, this is it. There's no actual head unit on here, nothing. Now this thing's got some weight to it. It's a little bit of a brick. It does have the mobile mounting bracket if you're going to mount it anywhere. But the idea is this is able to fit underneath the dash or into a glove box and be out of the way, so it's not seen in the car. You can hide this literally almost anywhere. Now, like I said, there's no head unit on here, but in return, get rid of the noisy part. In return, everything is on here. Actually, it's got a pretty good feel. Everything's integrated into this, but looks like the transmitter has just that. So it has an 8-pin cable, 8-pin. The data hole is what they call it. Let's see, what is this? This comes with the accessory screws, the mic mount, and adhesive for the little mic bracket. It even gives you the self-start, well, I wouldn't say they're self-starting, but core screws in order to screw this into a fixture mount, which I probably will end up sitting this underneath the seat and running a hard line to the battery. The purpose of this, I didn't want a full display unit up on the dashboard of a relatively new car. I like to maintain the look of it. So I believe this is 25 watts on 2 meters and 20 watts on 440. I'm going to test them out tonight. So here you have it. Nice little, really extremely portable, or extremely small. I mean, you could throw this in a go bag and have dual band capabilities. Now it does say that it does was 136 to 174. Wow, these instructions are pretty good. And it will do 440, and supposedly it will do the GMRS section also. So we'll be checking that all out and seeing how it works. So the instructions are actually not that bad compared to some of the other stuff. And this is, again, Anysecu WP-99. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and connect the mic up. Okay, that does not want to screw on too well. Oh, there we go. Have to really push that in there. Okay. Have the power cable. Okay, as soon as we put power, put the antenna on it. Okay. So looks like there's 3 VFOs. Okay, so that adjusts. So we're in VFO mode. Volume. Yeah. Oh no, here we go. Testing 1, 2. Oh, it has a mic audio. What's it receiving? So let's turn this down to a comfortable level. Okay. So remember what I said about not reading instructions? Now would probably be a good time to do that. Let's try just type in indirect 147.120. Okay, menu. This is a lot like the Baofeng. Okay, we're going to transmit. Oh, yeah, you can type it in. Okay. Let's see, PTTLT, I believe, is a delay. How long it holds the radio until you let go. Still looking for offset. There we go. Okay, so offset is going to be a positive offset, and it's going to be a 600 megahertz offset. Oops. That's actually that's pretty good. It's very forgiving. So the squelch will turn it up a little bit higher. So we're programmed for that. Give me a sec. Let me look up the PT-LT. I need to verify that we're not going to hold another 10 seconds after we let go.
It was just a really weak signal. If you had that, you had that thing hooked up to an amp-way decent antenna, that's right.
I've never been able to get in this well with this repeater.
Glad to hear you're getting in now there, Jim. The RCH,
Hey, thank you. I'm glad to be connected to it. Now, if I can just maintain it, then it will be good to go. Yeah, I'm going to back on out of here and do some more work, but hey, at least I got some video here of the actual on-air test, so it's good hearing you guys. WRMR 424.
424, good talking to you there. You have a good evening. WRM 626, I'll be on the side.
I have never been able to pick up that repeater quite so well. So shout out to Mike's Radio Repair joining the QSO there on the repeater. These guys can hear the repeater a lot better than I can, but hopefully a few more improvements we can work with it. So the transmit box, the radio, it's a little warm, but nothing, you know, out of the ordinary. As small as it is, I would expect it to get a little bit warm. But I could see it could be coming a little bit of a heater, so it's warm to the touch, not a big deal. So some other points I want to take a look at. This is called the data hole, whatever that means. We're going to go ahead and disconnect this thing. We'll get over here to the data hole. I'm assuming it's just a secured cover for the jack. Okay, watch the screws. You don't want to lose those. They do fall out. Okay, so I have a data option and I have an external speaker option, which that might be kind of nice. It is nice here, but I don't know if I can get better quality out of this, which we'll play with and see. Let me figure out some programming here and we'll do some wattage test. 200 milliamps. Standby. Okay. Transmit. Three amps. And that's putting full power. Three amp draw. That's all it's pulling for power. Now, let's go back down to standby. So you leave it connected to the car. .3 to 30 milliamps for standby power. That's not bad. 3 amps is all this will do. So you can plug this into the cigarette outlet and no problem. This is a very versatile radio. I like this thing. I can't wait to get it out there and see how it does mobile wise. Okay, so have the watt meter out. We're going to set it, we're going to start on 2 meters. Oops. KB3 ICO. 25 watts. Right on the money too. 25 watts is what it's talking. Go up here to the GMRS LAN. Gotta say, the transmit's not looking too good on my antenna for that. But it is putting out 20 watts. It just does not like that frequency. I may have to switch to another antenna. Let's go to 446000. KB3 ICU. 20 watts. So it's putting out as advertised. But there you have it. Awesome little radio, and everything's on the mic. The audio is great. It is capable of doing GMRS as of the moment, until somebody decides to change that. It has a fused link in it. It's all set to go. So I'm going to find some programming software, get some repeaters put into this, and see how she works. Thank you for joining me. I will update if I come up with something different, or if you guys have questions, please let me know down in the comments. Try to get back to you as quick as I can. And if you have any questions, again, ask me. 7 3s. Have a good one. We'll see you on